Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Illusion Fox Gaming. Today we are going to be doing the quest, the endwalker crafting relic quest, a tool for the ages. Trora Zoe is determined to forge her dreams into reality. As eager as to get started as I am, the culmination of our hard work is finally at hand, and I'm ready to find out where our efforts will lead. Not only for the future of Norvrant, but for Master Grenald as well. That's the way, lass. Now, before we get to firing up the forge, we'd best iron out our plans. The stakes are higher than the Bleeding Crystal Tower, and it never hurts to be too thorough. Our current tool should suffice as a base for the new model, and that'll give us a right good foundation to work with. But it deserves a brand new design, one that'll stir the hearts and souls of those who lay eyes upon it. That said, we'll need to preserve the tool's adaptive properties as we improve upon the design. A new look won't mean bugger all without the functionality to match. So it's just taking a meticulous approach to ensure naught gets lost along the way. Unlocking the tool's full potential will be our highest priority then. A monumental task to be sure, but with them at our side, I dare say we won't have much to worry about. Aye, our work is all the better for your presence. Speaking of which, might as well get a few thoughts out of ye while you're here. Wouldn't be much of a collaborative effort without your input. Is there anything in particular you'd want us to keep in mind while we're taking your tools to new heights? Oh, that's a lovely answer. I'm inclined to agree. During the early drafting stages of this phase of the project, I spoke to a great many artisans and providers around the Mean. I was eager to find out what sorts of features they'd like to see in a new Splendorous tools, and their counsel was enlightening. From the leaders of the facets to the newest recruits, everyone's enthusiasm was palpable. If we can find a way to manifest that sentiment into our tool, we can inspire countless generations to come. I knew more than anyone how much those tools have benefited us. They've given us confidence in our craft. They've brought us closer together as a community. I mean to share the prosperity with all the realm. Thankfully, Mistress Queshy Trow was kind enough to offer her services to the boutique once again. I'm sure you're well aware of what that entails by now. The inevitable procurement of trade goods persists, but so do we. To improve your tool further will require a bountiful batch of inspirational carpenter's components. I'm told the boutique has plenty of those at the ready. All you'll need to do is provide them with an expertly crafted shipment of connoisseur's bamboo fences. Oh, and do remember to keep your Splendorous tools equipped. It's imperative that you observe how it reacts to the workload. You can deliver your wares straight to Quinana, and she'll provide us the components we seek from her usual stock. Any questions, please direct them to Master Grenald. I'm sure you're quite accustomed to this by now, but we'll be ready and waiting once you've prepared everything. Simply hand your hard-earned components over with your tool and we'll get straight to work. Okay, so on this, I did have to go to a site and get and you had to macro it because the difficulty spike for the bamboo fences was just so astronomical. I will link below uh, what my stats were for this in the description. I will also link the site that I used to calculate it all, and the macro, the stats, all that. Like here's part 1 of the macro and part 2, and it got me somewhere usually between 11,500 and 15,000 per. It was kind of, there wasn't any real consistency to it, but I was more looking for let's get this to work than and get through kind of thing. But let's finish this up. Our procurement professional makes her valiant return. I hope the components didn't give you too much trouble this time. They did. You might be pleased to know we'll be throwing them all into a very hot forge with your tool. Now allow me to take those off your hands. While you were hard at work containing components, Master Grenault finished drafting up the tool's design. I had a look at it myself, and I expect it'll be a feast for the eyes when it's complete. I wanted to ensure the final product could serve as a proud symbol of the Crystarium, so I procured a few inspirational components of my own. The shards I have here are fallen fragments of the Crystal Tower, gathered with permission, of course. I'd heard that pieces of the tower were once used to craft the Crystal Exarch's staff, so I thought to incorporate them in our tool's design as well. Master Grenault was quite fond of the idea. Let's see, if I'm not mistaken, that should be everything we need to begin. Fortunately, it may take some time, but I promise you it will be well worth the wait. Must strike at the anvil with precise rhythm. Master Grenault and Mr. Smoen's dance should serve as the ideal reference. Every step part of an elegant flow, every motion made with flawless grace. Perfect. All that remains now is the finishing coat of oil, filled to the brim with countless hopes and dreams of Norvrant's future. This Splender's tool is for everyone. We did it. We really did it. We forged our tool in a waltz of unyielding iron and luminous crystal. Oh, it's absolutely wonderful. Would you do us the honor of holding it up for the Crystarium to see? Oh, I don't like the looks of it. I like the previous tool look better. Allow me to present you with our collaborative masterpiece. I call it the Relic Visionary Saw. We've come a long way, lass. By your hand, our grandest ambitions are brought to life. This tool is destined for great things. Aye, generations from now, in the proud tales of providers across the realm, they'll tell of the tools that reforge the trades. Our tools. And so that was the quest, a tool for the ages. Thank you for joining us here today for this little video here on YouTube. Hopefully we'll see you again, either for another video here on YouTube or maybe one of our mini streams over on Twitch at the same channel name. Till then, though, I hope all of you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day.